Hi friends, and welcome back to this week's episode of What's Poppin'. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Maria.
I'm Italian.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Nate.
First off, we're very sorry for not having an episode last week. We were all quite sick because we had the flu. I had the flu.
You're still going to be on the show, though. There's like 3 of us in
I
total.
was, but most of us were sick.
A lot of our soldiers are down, but we're back and at it.
Yeah.
We're still going. We would also like to start off this week's episode giving our condolences to the family of Luke Perry because that was a very sudden and very sad death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like a heart to Riverdale.
Yeah.
And I've been Cole Sprouse has been impressed this week for his new movie, and I just felt like I'm sending love to the cast too, because it's like that must
Friends
be so
and
hard to go
family.
to. Yeah.
I think they were like a silence order because no one posted anything about it.
KJ App was like barely said anything.
Exactly.
I'm so surprised.
I thought it was weird. It was a weird situation.
It's definitely devastating, and like all like
Completely.
good thoughts and prayers to his family and friends, because to have something so sudden happen like that is like awful.
Sorry.
I know this is like
That's
one of the
awful.
first like 90s stars.
Yeah,
like,
he was only
dying.
52.
Yeah.
So like this is like crazy.
He was in 90210, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
all the best to him and his family.
Yeah,
I
completely.
Yeah.
Now to like transition, I know it's a rough transition
Yeah.
from that, but the Jonas Brothers, they reunited. I'm very excited.
Yes. About time.
I'm so excited.
Time.
Their new song is pretty. It's not their best. They can't.
Yeah.
They can never top Love Bug
Oh
or
yeah.
Burnin' Up.
Or
But
Year 3000.
oh, you're
I really like that song.
No, Love Bug's number one though.
Dom, Sucker, you've been singing nonstop. Do you have any
It's on my
thoughts?
Snapchat memories, yeah.
It is. It's
Just me
all
singing.
over.
The music video is also amazing.
Yes.
I think it's one
All
of
their
those
wives.
songs that's gonna. I think it might stay till the summer.
Yeah,
I think it
definitely.
might stay.
will.
I think we might be still hearing it over the radio waves in the summer. I think it's like kind of generic, but it's like
Yeah, it
fun.
is.
I agree with
It's
that.
like a fun track. I know you feel a little indifferent about it, Maria. How do you feel about Sucker?
Well, I feel like it's not a bad song, but I just feel like I've heard it before. It's
Yeah.
very, I don't want to hate, but it's very unoriginal.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely just that stereotypical summer bop, and I think it coming out in beginning of March was a little bit of odd timing.
I know. I feel like if they had come out in like maybe May, early June,
Yeah.
they could have likely had like the song of the summer.
For
Yeah.
sure,
Like
I think
definitely
so.
could have.
Definitely.
But by like I would hope that it's still around in the summer, but chances are high that no one will be.
Maybe they'll release another of the summer.
Well, yeah, they're probably
Maybe
gonna
Maybe.
just to stay like.
Yeah. I heard that
Relevant.
they've
Relevant,
been
yeah, I
working
forgot
on
the
a
word.
lot of different tracks.
And they've been
For new
working on
albums.
a documentary.
Amazon
There's
Prime.
a documentary
Okay.
coming out about, and they filmed therapy sessions of
Here's a
talking about
question.
why they broke up, and I'm so excited.
Where's Frankie? And also,
Literally.
to just mess you guys up, he is older than me.
Yeah, and he doesn't
He's
have
several months older.
I'm taller than him. I looked that up.
he doesn't
I'm taller
have
than
blue
Nick,
hair
too.
anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm
Wait,
taller
how
than
tall
Nick.
are they?
Nick is like 5'6".
Oh my God, he's only
Wow.
2 inches taller than me.
I'm the same height as. Oh wait, never mind. How tall is Joe? I'm gonna go with I'm the same height as Joe. Don't know
Joe's
if
my
that's accurate.
favorite.
Yeah.
Joe's your
think so.
favorite?
Yeah.
Nick's my favorite.
Nick,
I don't really.
No,
you
Joe's
know.
my favorite.
girl.
A lot of people like Joe, and he's been in DNC for a little while.
Yeah, but they had
Cake
Cake by the Ocean,
one
and
song.
like, that's it.
They had a song called Toothbrush. I, feel
I
like
liked that one.
I loved the
Oh,
song
yeah.
Toothbrush.
They were just very weird.
Toothbrush. No, definitely, but it's definitely cool to see them back. This is totally mini
I'm gonna see them in
segue.
concert. I'm going to see
Totally.
them in concert.
Same.
Totally.
Same.
Mini
Completely.
segue. Miley Cyrus has been like crazy posting on Instagram. I don't know if anyone's been seeing, but she's been posting a lot of like throwbacks
I
and
have
things like
seen
that.
that.
She's
If
been
they
kind of all over
collab,
the
I'll
place.
sob.
I think that if Miley, Demi, Selena, and like the Jonas Brothers reunited for
Me.
some, even bring back
My
Raven.
eyes bugging.
I would
Like
cry.
everyone, if they all went on a massive tour, I know that they don't love, some of them don't love being connected to Disney, but the
Yeah.
amount of money
Yeah.
they would make
Oh
and
my
how
God.
successful
Oh my
it would
God.
be if they did old throwbacks as well as like introduce their newer material.
Nate, I'm
I
gonna
think it would have
cry.
been a massive success.
That
Oh,
would be
yeah,
the new
for
like
sure.
Queen Live Aid. Like this would be
Yeah.
this generation's Queen Live Aid.
Yeah.
Like it would be so
that would
good.
That would be our Woodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
VR would
I mean,
suck.
honestly, I think that'd be a massive hit. And Disney, if you're watching,
Which
you
they
can-
are.
You can
Write
find my
the
social
check
media
to
because
What's
I will
Poppin'.
gladly help on anything in that type of production. But no, I think I love what I'm seeing, and
Yeah,
I hope
completely.
to see more of it.
Me
honestly.
too.
Yeah, and I like that they're being open. Like they did James Corden for a week
Yeah.
last
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
and they
definitely.
like fully talked about everything,
Yeah.
like what's been happening. They confirmed that Nick broke up the band.
Dude.
He wanted to
So
go solo.
Yeah.
yeah,
My child.
but we're gonna have to see the documentary to find out.
So
more.
segueing from that, our Julia went to go see
Our Julia.
Our Julia went to see Captain
best
Marvel last weekend. What did you think, Julia?
It was so good. I cried.
Of course.
I was a little angry. No spoilers, but the first 30 minutes are a little slow, and I was like, I don't know, but there's a moment, and everyone who's seen it who knows that moment, and you just fall in love with Brie Larson and Captain
I already
Marvel.
have.
Yeah, and she was made for that role. It's so great that a movie with a female lead made this much money.
Over 400 million.
Yeah.
And it's only been open since
Friday.
Yeah.
400 million, the box
Yes.
office?
Shout
Oh
out to my
God.
brother. I don't know which tally he was on, but it made way more than Venom. So
Wow.
if my brother is watching this, it beat Venom. That's all I want to
That's all,
say.
man.
Enough
That's
said.
all.
That's pretty that's
It
awesome.
beat Venom like a lot.
That's great.
So ha.
Also, if you go
That's
see
about
it,
it.
stay for the end credits.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
Marvel.
Yeah.
that's the best part.
But stay for the end credits.
Is it gonna make me cry?
Yeah.
Because when I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, I was the last one in the theater because everyone left because they were stupid, and it was just me and my friends, and I screamed so loud.
No, you're gonna like hyperventilate.
I screamed so loudly, Dom.
Hyperventilate.
Shocking.
No, like you haven't heard me scream this loud.
But also be
believe it.
careful because after I watched it, I was like looking, like I wanted to make a Captain Marvel lock screen, like her logo
Of
as my lock
course.
screen, as you do. And
As one does.
was looking around and I saw the end credit scene online, like already full. So
Wow.
be careful.
Be careful for those spoilers.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Rude.
definitely.
I know.
In other news, this morning on Good Morning America, they released the new trailer for the new Aladdin,
Aladdin.
movie, which I think looks pretty freaking awesome.
It looks so much better than the other trailers.
Yeah.
Like I know you like hated the genie. The genie.
I
like,
love it now.
Like it was like a
Yeah.
punch in the face, like completely different. It looks
Yeah.
way better.
It looked
Yeah.
I
a lot
really
better.
feel like they prematurely put out those photos and like those videos without completely like doing the CGI.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I think.
Yeah.
I'm still iffy about him.
I'm better
I just
about
see
it.
I just
Yeah.
see Will Smith. Like I just see Will
Completely,
Smith.
yeah.
No, yeah,
I
definitely.
can't see anything else.
Yeah.
This is not like
I understand that.
It's not
I-
a mystical human being. That's Will Smith.
I try
But
to
he's pretty mythical.
I try to think of someone else though, who's like a comedic figure who could do that role justice and that has enough nobility, and I have trouble trying to think of. I mean, in a perfect world, like we wish that Robin Williams was still here and could do. I would. Oh my God, he
I
would
mean,
be
they could've-
hilarious
He would
if
be
he did that in a
amazing.
live action role. Are you kidding me?
They
Oh my
could have
gosh.
done like you know how they do like the CGI of the animals. They could have just done a CGI, like what he looks like in the movie.
Of how he looks in the movie.
Yeah.
I think it maybe would have looked too like Who Framed Roger
Yeah.
Rabbit.
Yeah, maybe.
Where like a cartoon would just kind of be thrown. Like I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Me
but
too.
that'd be really interesting to. I think I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it looks
The music
a lot better.
is so good. To
I-
hear that, to hear
A Whole New World.
No, the other one.
Prince Ali.
French. No.
Friend like me. Friend like me. To hear friend like me again.
That's so sad. I danced. That was one of my first solo songs, "Friend Like Me," and
Yeah.
I just said
I love
To
French.
hear that song again was amazing.
But like the set design and costuming looks amazing.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's one of those movies that some movies you see and you're like, I'll wait till it comes on a streaming service. But
would
some
probably-
movies
I'm
you want
probably
to go
gonna
see
see
in
that
the
in
movies.
theaters.
Like I went and saw Beauty and the Beast
In theaters,
in theaters
on opening day,
twice.
I cried.
My mom cried.
I
Like,
did
my
cry when
mom
she
cried.
came. When Emma Watson, right?
Yes.
Emma Watson, not Emma Stone. I almost said
I love Emma Stone, but yes, Watson.
Yes. When Emma Watson came down those stairs in that yellow dress, I was like fully sobbing. I was like holding the chair, like shaking. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
Hermione.
Oh my god. To
Yeah.
see the behind the scenes from those
From
my
the
god.
Beauty and
It
the
makes
Beast,
me
very
laugh.
funny. It's very
It's
funny.
so funny. You
It's so
can't
funny.
take the Beast seriously.
No, you
I'm
can't.
also like a fan of like Dan Stevens who plays the Beast. I like him on Legion and like seeing him in like the beast mode, and then the Legion mode is just so funny.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
that's a side
I
track.
personally listen to the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack.
I was listening to it
after
this
I was
morning.
listening to it always.
I sing it to the kids that I work with.
So I'm hoping that Aladdin has that same kind of effect because I'm not like a super fan of. They even released a new Maleficent movie that's coming out with Angelina Jolie.
That's a 2.
A second
Oh,
one
a second
to it.
one, wow.
Yeah. So it's really interesting that they keep kind of just pulling these up.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
A poster, just a poster's gotten released though.
Yeah, just the poster's been released.
I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The
The shock.
well, Disney is trying to plan their new streaming service, Disney
Oh
Plus.
yeah, they're trying to.
So I feel
amp
like
it
they're
up.
really trying to get this content like going.
Yeah.
Like I read an article.
I'm probably gonna buy it.
They're trying to like make
100%.
a lot of new content, and I read somewhere online that they're trying to make like new movies or series, something along those lines, based on their villains.
Well, yeah, they're
I would love that.
Loki, Bucky Barnes, and
Cruella
Scarlet
DeVille,
Witch.
Emma Stone's rumor, allegedly.
For
Emma
the
Stone,
101 and
Cruella
Dalmatians.
DeVille. Like
yes.
it's just about Cruella DeVille.
Yes, that. Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
into that.
Oh my god.
I
would
want
love
them to
that.
make like a Descendants. Do you guys know
Yeah.
Descendants?
Yeah.
I want
Third
them
one
to
comes
make
out
it-
this summer.
I'm very excited about that. I was
Kenny
also
Ortega.
listening to that
Mhm.
soundtrack earlier because I'm a child. But I want them to make a TV show and like more develop those characters more
Yeah.
because like that's such a sick concept,
Yes.
and I don't really like where they're heading with it
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
moment.
it's going very like.
Downhill.
Do you love
yeah.
China Anne McClain though as Uma? She's great.
I just
I
it's China
do
Anne
love
McClain.
China Anne McClain. She's
I love China Anne
calling all
McClain.
the monsters.
Calling all the
I have
monsters
it on
is
my
still
phone.
a bop. Oh, we should move on to the next topic because we could talk about this all day.
Really?
Wait, just one last thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
That
and this is a
actress,
good note.
if you want to see, the actress who's playing Jasmine.
Lemonade Mouth.
She's in Lemonade Mouth, but she's also
Power
been a part in
Rangers.
Power Rangers. This
Yeah.
woman is taking over franchises.
Was she what color Power
She was
Ranger?
pink.
Oh my gosh.
So she's really good in that. So if you want to see that, like we're
Also-
good. We have a good Jasmine.
Lemonade Mouth is probably one of my favorite Disney
Really
movies
good
of all
movie.
time.
Bridget
Yeah,
Mount
amazing.
Determinate. Is it Determinate?
Determinate.
Yeah.
She's so gone.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Living on a high wire, breakthrough, don't you wish for
Oh.
us? I know
Okay.
I know all of them.
Transitioning.
So that's about school.
Take it away,
And,
Julia.
So news broke about this morning that Aunt Becky, her name is Lori something,
Lori McLaughlin.
and an actress
Don't quote
on
me on that.
Housewives are was called out. I don't know if they're being arrested. I've heard maybe, but I don't know. That they're being indicted maybe because they've paid their way. I'll talk about Lori. So Lori's daughter Olivia Jade and her older daughter Bella go to USC, and it's a fact now that Lori paid $500,000 and faked that Olivia was on the crew team for her to get into USC, and that's happening with. There's a big long list of like CEOs,
Just
owners,
like notable people.
yeah, like important people that they're paying their way for these kids to get into Ivy League colleges. So how do we feel about that?
I'm honestly not shocked. I mean, it saddens me to say, but these are people who have a lot of money and a lot of power and a lot of influence, and they want the best for their kids. And it saddens me for sure, and I think it's crazy, but I'm not surprised.
I feel like I am though, because like I would never see that for Aunt Becky. Like,
I'm surprised about
heartbroken.
Aunt Becky because
Yeah.
Olivia Jade, she's a YouTuber and she has a platform. So if I think Lori and Olivia will be the main focus of this. So like she's gonna have to put out an apology video like this. And I've seen articles that allegedly she doesn't know, but like this was going on. But there's also part of the story that Lori had pictures with Olivia like doing crew, like with crew equipment.
Like
course,
pretending.
yes.
Like
Pretending
mock.
that she's on the crew team. So if you're doing that, how do you not know like what your parents are
I think
doing?
what's frustrating to me is that these notable people like have the money. They have the money. And what's annoying is that if their kids just worked hard like everyone else and tried to get into the school, they're spending so much money just like trying to get them in there. Like you're already gonna have to pay for school anyway.
Yeah.
So why not just have your kid try to work their way up anyway?
Daddy Nate.
Like
It's Daddy Nate wisdom. Right
yeah,
there.
and it makes me sad for Lori because obviously so many of us know her as Aunt Becky from our childhood.
Christmas
And
movies.
Christmas
like,
movies
she's in
she's
all of
on
them.
Lifetime, and like
Completely.
this thing that might seem minuscule to some people
That's probably gonna ruin her whole
is
career.
gonna,
Yeah,
like,
it is.
She was like holding
She
on
might go
by
to jail.
She was holding on by a string with Fuller House and these Lifetime movies. Fuller House, I don't even want to talk about that. And like in the Lifetime movies, and now it's just like, why would you
Do something
Why would you
that's
do that?
stupid.
And also that sets your kid up for potential
Yeah.
failure.
She's shut off all her Instagram comments. I was looking before
Who,
this
the
started.
daughter?
Yeah, Olivia. She shut off all her Instagram comments. She hasn't said anything yet.
They're probably gonna wait until at least tomorrow.
I wouldn't feel right going to a school or university that I didn't deserve to get into.
Yeah. Also, like, there's like their Ivy League, but this school's great.
Like, yeah, they didn't have to go to an Ivy League, especially
Go
if they have
girls.
careers like on YouTube
Yeah.
and stuff like that that are taking off. You don't need to go to an Ivy League school. And you don't need to pretend to be on the crew team.
I know. And don't you think she has such a presence on social media, and there's no crew on that Instagram? No crew.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know, and I'm definitely interested to see
Where
this
this
place
goes.
where this goes.
Also, like, the Lifetime movie or the documentary is going to make so much money for this. You already
Lifetime is like, thank
We're
you.
ready.
You already see it coming. Like, Laura Dern is already cast.
Like, she's already cast. It'd definitely be interesting to see how it all
Yeah,
plays out.
completely.
Yeah.
People already know about it.
I know.
Like, it's just,
That was, and it literally broke like this morning.
Yeah, it did.
Right? Like this morning.
but hey, that'll show you.
Yeah.
That
Power
is
of the
fantastic.
internet.
Honesty is the best policy, and they didn't live by it. So that's where we're at. Is there anything else we need to touch upon today?
I think that's it.
I think that's it for this week.
That's it for this week. Tally, oh, yep. That's it for this week's episode of What's Poppin'. Hope to see you next week. Bye.
I love you.
Bye.